Morning students. In the last class we have seen the format and the sum. So today we are going to continue the another model in the cost sheet. So you would have copied the now sum number 16. So I have already explained the 20th sum. The same model will be the sum. So go to the sum. If you have any doubt, kindly ask me. I will just explain the things alone. So what is the first one? They asked to give a manufacturer presents the following detail about the various expenses incurred by them. So based on the expenditure, they have asked to calculate what is the total expenditure. So the same model. For the first thing, raw material consumed. A raw material consumed is nothing but your direct material used for the particular period. So this is called as a direct material. The second one is carriage inward. A carriage inward is nothing but when you are buying goods from outside, a fresh raw material, someone has to bring inside the concern. So we have to pay him money. That expenses is called as carriage inward. So it is a prime cost because we are bringing a fresh raw material inside the concern. So we have to add this carriage inward with the direct material. And the second one is factory rent. As the name implies, factory rent which has to be shown in the factory overhead. And the next one is bad debts. So bad debts, it's the expenses which cannot be recovered from the debtors. Who is the debtors? A debtor is the person who has to give amount to his because he has bought some good from us. We have made a sale to debtors. He has to repay the amount. So bad debt, it belongs to the outsider, so it has to be shown in the selling and distribution overhead because after making sale this expenses will happen. So this is the reason we have to show it in the selling and distribution. The next one is printing and stationery, where printing and stationery will be used in the office overhead. Legal expenses legal things will be carried out in the office, so these expenses will be shown in the office overhead. Carriage outward, this is the expenses which happen when after finishing the goods we have to take the goods to the warehouse or we have to make a sale. So that time this expenses will happen, so this is called as carriage outward. So it has to be shown in the selling and distribution overhead. The next one is indirect material. So I told only the direct things which has to be shown in the prime cost. The other things has to be shown in the factory overhead. So the indirect material will go directly to the factory overhead. A power is the high electricity which is used in the factory to run the machinery. So basically power will be used in the factory. So it is a factory overhead. A depreciation on furniture. So basically we don't need a furniture in the factory, where we will use it in the office, tables and chairs. So this is called as furniture. So it is an office overhead. A postage expenses is an office expenses. So it is an office and overhead. A repairs of plant and machinery. A plant and machinery, where we'll use it? We'll use it in the factory. So repairs on plant and machinery will be shown it in the factory overhead. A salesman expenses. A way we need a salesman after manufacturing a product. We need a salesman to sell the product. So it is used in the selling and distribution overhead. So advertising also, we don't need advertising when manufacturing the product. After manufacturing only we have to reach the customer. So through advertising we will use it to reach the customer. So it will be shown in the selling and distribution overhead. A direct wages, as a direct wages is the prime expenses, it has to be shown in the prime cost. And then general manager salary. Here we have not specified any manager, which overhead manager. So if they have not specified anything, we have to show it in the office and administrative overhead. And the next one is factory manager salary. So as the name implies, it is used in the factory. So factory managers will be used in the factory overhead. And the next one is depreciation on plant and machinery. A depreciation of plant and machinery. So depreciation on plant and machinery will be the factory overhead. So next one is audit fees. Audit will be done by the office people. So audit fees automatically go for the office and administrative overhead. So that's why you prepare the cost sheet. So now you understand how you have to prepare the cost sheet. So that is a one kind of method where they will give only the expenses. They would have calculated all the expenses. Here the other method with the opening and closing stock of raw material, work in progress and finished goods. If any one would be given or all the three would have been given in the question. So I have already explained there are 3 stages of stock. First one is a fresh raw material. This is how we get a raw material from the outsiders. So opening stock is the already available balance in the company. So last year closing stock will be the current year opening stock. A closing stock will be after using all the material, what is the balance remaining in hand, that is called as closing stock. So opening plus closing, there will be a purchase only for work in progress, and for finished goods there won't be any purchase, because there is no need be a purchase. Only in the first manufacturing a product we need a purchase of material. So firstly there will be opening stock. This is the already available stock. So that stock alone is not needed, is not enough to manufacture products. So in that particular year we will buy a raw material. So that material is called as purchase of raw material. So what you have to do? Add purchase of raw material. Then balance is the last balance which is available after using of material. So add opening stock plus purchase of raw material. If any carriage inward expenses is given, you have to add it here itself, because that is the expenses which is used while purchase of raw material. Then less closing stock of material will give the material used for the current year. We are showing only the expenses which happened for the current year. So for that calculation, we need how much raw material has been incurred. So that's the reason they have indirectly given the last question and all. They have directly given that is the direct material available or raw material consumed. In this question, they have not given what is the correct information. So we have to find out what is the raw material used for the current year. So opening stock plus purchase, if any carriage inward, less closing stock will give the raw material consumed for the current year. So first December 89, we have two things, raw material and finished goods. So this is the opening stock of raw material as well as the opening stock of finished goods. And the next one is stock in hand on 31st December 1989, which is raw material and finished goods closing stock. And the purchase of raw material is nothing but for the current year would have purchased something. So this has to be added starting itself to know what is the direct material consumed for the year. A carriage on purchase. What is called as carriage on purchase? A carriage on purchase is also called as carriage inward. So where we have to add it? We have to add it with the opening stock plus purchase plus carriage inward. The next two expenses which is given in the question is opening stock of work in progress, and the next one is closing stock of work in progress. So I told 3 stages. The first stage is raw material. After factory expenses, you have to add opening stock of work in progress less closing stock of work in progress to know the correct work cost of the company. Then you have to add office and administrative expenses. So after adding it, the last thing is you have to add opening stock of finished goods and less opening stock closing stock. So the sales of finished goods. A sales of finished goods is nothing but the sales. So after making it as a finished goods, we have to sell it. That sale value was 72,300. The next one is direct wages, where it will be used in the prime cost. Non-productive wages. If it is a productive wages, then it is a direct wages. Non-productive wages, nothing but the indirect wages. So where we have to show it? We have to show it in the factory overhead. Then direct expenses, as the name implies, direct, so it will be used in the prime cost. The next one is factory overhead. A factory overhead will be shown in the factory overhead, administrative overhead in administrative overhead, selling overhead in the selling overhead. So now come for the question. So the first one is opening stock of raw material 25,000. There is a purchase of material. How much we are purchasing? 21,900. So add purchase of raw material 21,900. Then there is a carriage of purchase. Carriage of purchase nothing but your carriage inward. How much the amount is given? 1,100. So adding 3 items, we are getting 48,000. This 48,000 is the total stock available for that year. We don't need the stock available details. We only need the what is the material used for the year. So the question, the closing stock of raw material is given. So 26,200. After deducting it, we know how much we have used for the particular year. How much we have used? 21,800. That amount is called as raw material, direct consumed or direct material. So the question, direct wages is given, direct expenses is given. So add 3 items, that will be your prime cost. So next thing we have to add the factory overhead. Under factory overhead, only 2 items are available. One is non-productive wages and the factory overheads. Factory overhead is nothing but your factory expenses. So 800, 8,300, the total is 9,100. So after adding with the prime cost, you are getting a 49,300. If the opening work in progress is not given, leave it. If it is given, we have to show it. If nothing is given, we can proceed for the office and administrative overhead. Since a work in progress is given, with this add opening stock of work in progress 8,200, you are getting 57,500. After adding, the closing stock of work in progress should be deducted. The value is 9,100. So the net work cost will be 48,400. So then the step is add office and administrative overhead. No expense is given. Since they have calculated and given, directly apply. What is the amount? 3,200. So after adding, you are getting 51,600. So after going out of the concern, we have to finalize the goods. So that's why we are using it. Opening stock of finished good is 17,300. So adding, which is get 68,900. Then less closing stock of finished good 15,700. So after deducting this is the cost of production value which is sold, need to be sold. That is called as 53,200. So with this you have to add selling and distribution overhead 4,200. So the total expenses which happen to manufacture a product and sale of a product is 57,400. For 57,400, you are fixing the sale price as 72,300. So since the expenses is less, income is more, you are getting a profit of 14,900. So the profit is 14,900. So girls, this is also very important since we don't know whether the 10 mark will be asked with the opening stock and closing stock. So you have to be thorough with both opening stock and closing stock. So go through the sum. If you have any doubt, kindly comment in the session or you can call me personally. Thank you.